everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I'd do a little vlog for you, and we're also going to do some food tasting later, which I will talk about more in a bit. I am joined with my sister Holly, who is currently driving us. We're just going to get a McDonald's first. I know in these videos, well, these last couple of videos we've been eating quite unhealthy, as in we had a Nando's and now we're having McDonald's. I promise this is not our normal like eating habits, it's just when I'm filming that we have been doing this. Promise. We haven't had any other takeaways or anything in between that last video.
Also because of lockdown.
Yeah, which was like, that video was filmed like a month ago now, so you know, once a month treat, I don't think that's too bad. Anyways, so yeah, we're just going to Mackey's just to pick up some food that we've ordered, and then we are going to head to the supermarket to grab the food that we want to taste for you all. That will probably be the title of this video, so you'll probably know what sort of food we're tasting, but I will explain it later because we do actually have a reason for why we are buying this certain food. But yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Everyone's going to be like, what are you doing? But I don't care. So, we've just finished our McDonald's, but we're just eating our McFlurries. That man really has to go to his car right there. We're finishing our McFlurries. I'm about to go to Tesco's, but we thought, while we finish, sorry if I'm like eating my mouth open, I have a bad habit, but before we go into Tesco's, we're going to explain why we are buying gluten-free food today. We are trying gluten-free food because Holly is now going to have to buy gluten-free food. I shared some news yesterday, I'll let her explain, but basically that is what we're doing in Tesco's. So everyone, the last clip you would have seen was us in the car, and we were about to go in and buy some gluten-free food, and I just said I was going to hand over to Holly to explain all about why we're buying gluten-free food. However, this was 3 weeks ago, and Holly's done a lot more research on what she's talking about since then, and although we're not here to give medical advice or like just any advice that replaces a doctor, we're not doing that. Holly's going to explain what her condition is, what her like adaptations of her diet have to be, just everything that's personal to her. So if you are suffering from the same thing, or you're having to eat gluten-free for whatever reason, then please don't take this as medical advice. Anyways, over to Holly now.
So 3 weeks ago I got diagnosed with celiac disease, which is essentially an autoimmune disease where if you eat any gluten, your immune system attacks your small intestine, causing
Jessica.
causing the villi, or the little hairs that you have that line your gut, to break down and flatten, which can then cause malnutrition and a lot of long-term health conditions such as osteoporosis. So since recording the last clip, I've done a lot of research and I have a greater understanding as to what I'm living with now for the rest of my life, because the only treatment for celiac disease is to have a gluten-free diet for the rest of your life. It's not contagious. We'd like to point that out there, because Grandma thought it was contagious and that I was in bed ill. I'm perfectly fine. I feel a lot better, a lot more energized than I did before, which is obviously great, but I'm not ill. So I've been to see a dietitian, I've done a lot of my own research, read a lot of blogs, joined a lot of groups. Coeliac UK is a great resource, and the membership is very cheap. I really recommend that everyone go to see a dietitian because they know what they're talking about. They can talk you through what you eat in your diet, whether that be before you start going gluten-free or after. In my case it was after, and they can give you an understanding of how your diet needs to change with your diagnosis, because as celiac people, they're more susceptible to certain illnesses and conditions like osteoporosis, diabetes, that kind of thing. So there are certain things we need to have more of than the average person. So going to see a dietitian really helped me, because they're just a wealth of information and they really know what they're talking about. There's this whole thing, this whole confusion within the celiac community about like cross-contamination, may contain things, all things I didn't think about, all things that I thought I could be okay with because I thought I could only eat stuff that didn't contain gluten, but actually I can't have may contain, I can't use the same toaster that Katie does, because a single crumb of gluten gets onto my food, it can cause the autoimmune response, which will start attacking my small intestine, which can take up to 2 years to recover, which is obviously a long time. And it may only have like 24 hours of effects on me, but the long-term effect on my small intestine is the main issue, because that is what then leads on to further complications and further conditions that I might develop. I made it sound a lot scarier than it is. It's not scary. You just have to do a lot of reading. You have to kind of go into supermarkets with that extra 10-15 minutes rather than just rushing around. You have to spend that time reading and making sure that you understand all the labels, because we're very lucky as a country that in the UK it has to by law be bold on everything. Any allergens have to be bold in the ingredients list by law. So that makes my life a lot easier, because it means that the obvious wheat is highlighted. So as a celiac I have to avoid wheat, barley, oats and rye. I can have gluten-free oats personally, but some celiacs can't, because there is a form of gluten that some celiacs struggle with, but I don't seem to. I might develop that in the future, but we don't know yet. It's just kind of a bit of a waiting game. Yeah, so it's just kind of adapting as a family, with me having my own butter, not using wooden boards that could have the gluten stuck in the wood grain, that kind of thing. Using toaster bags if I want to use the toaster, because it has to be lower than 20 parts per million of gluten. So that's the equivalent of 20 milligrams in every kilogram of that product, which is not a lot at all. It's kind of affecting everyone in the family, even though it's just me changing my diet, because they're having to be more conscious about what they do and like the crumbs they leave behind, and making sure that they don't mix my pasta with the same spoon that they've mixed theirs, that kind of thing. Anyways, so okay, so that is everything that we have to update you on. Back to us about to try gluten-free foods. So everyone, we're just unpacking our little shopping. So half of this is just for tonight's meal. Yeah, all the veg and everything is for tonight.
So this is everything we bought, which actually surprisingly looks like a... If the dog is moaning in the background, that's her fault. But it surprisingly looks like a lot, but actually wasn't that crazy expensive. I'm going to go through all the gluten-free stuff and try any stuff that we want to open right now, because we don't necessarily want to open all of it. This stuff is all for food later, so we're going to put it on the side now and just go through a couple of things that we can try with you. Also, sorry if our dog is moaning in the background, she's having a forced pregnancy and she just is crazy right now. These are hot chip barbecue flavours. God, that was aggressive. I love these. This is nice.
I have different flavours. Yeah, only 7 calories. And then we've got these lentil chips. Eat Real, I love the brand. That are in sea salt. We're quite a basic family when it comes to crisp taste, aren't we? Yeah.
We like plain crisps, like meat flavoured crisps, weirdly. Or I was thinking one earlier.
These smell like poppadoms.
Oh, what's wrong with that?
It's essentially mini poppadoms.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I absolutely love the Eat Real vegetables. I've had these before. Holly hasn't. But the only ones they had were the 5-pack, which was like individually wrapped ones. So we're just gonna have one of these packets out of here. But they are also gluten free, so it works in our haul. But these are my favourites, and they're really healthy because they're literally kale, tomato, and spinach. Go for it.
Oh, I think I've seen these before.
They used to have them at school. Think about how that's a vegetable and how that tastes.
The initial taste is odd.
But
I like
but
them.
you're thinking of crisps, whereas if you think, oh my god, I'm eating a vegetable.
Well, these are like the French fry crisps.
Yeah.
Which I don't normally like the taste of, but these are good.
And they're vegan.
Gluten-free granola.
Let's get it closer.
I don't know whether we should try them now. Should we try them now?
Sure.
The second ingredient is raw cane sugar, so
Really sweet.
so
You could try like a crunch.
They've got like the
It feels weird to eat cereal like this.
cluster, blueberries, strawberries, and what was the other thing? Raspberries and yogurt chunks.
This feels like normal granola. She also got these, which is like the Eat Natural chocolate chunks and peanuts and seeds. But I don't eat nuts, so she's gonna have to try these on her own because I don't like peanuts.
It literally just looks like their food.
It does. Right.
I'm gonna take a little bit because I'll probably eat the rest later.
If you like it.
We've got a lot to try. Had almonds and stuff in it, and I don't like. Oh, this has got almonds in it.
Has it?
Nothing special.
Thing with the reindeer. Are they just like nuts stuck together? Like sweet nuts and chocolate?
Linseed and stuff.
Could you make them? Yeah. Okay, anyways, moving on. Next one.
So,
Gluten free.
I was gonna buy like a pack of brownies, or you can get like a pack of like lemon slices or angel cakes or something like that. But then I just saw this singular brownie, and I thought that'd be good to just try it.
Our mum is going shopping soon, so she'll be able to buy like multi-packs for Holly. I want some.
Do you want to have this?
Yeah,
or?
sure. We're just having a little bit off the end because we don't know how it's going to taste. It might taste insane.
And also, we've got a lot more to eat.
And we've got tea in a bit, so ready
got
for
4
this?
more things to
I
eat.
love brownies, so if it's not good, I'm going to cry. It tastes the exact same. Tesco's and Co-op do like little brownies like that and part of their meal deal. It just tastes exactly the same as that. It's just not got chocolate chips in it.
And no, they did. I had a chocolate chip.
Oh, I didn't get any.
We get rid of it. Yeah, like you know the little like
Like these individually wrapped size.
we know like also the ones where you get the muffins in the
Oh,
plastic
yeah.
thing. They have the little brownie chunks as well.
Little squares.
Tastes exactly the same.
That is good brownie, to be fair.
Yeah.
I'd eat that.
Should we try the vegan chocolate?
Why are we trying vegan chocolate? You can sleep chocolate.
It's gluten free and vegan. Vegan and free from dairy, gluten, egg, and nuts.
Yeah, but what would it be? What would need to be in there?
This has got caramel in it. This is.
Oh, that's probably why. I don't like caramel though. I'll try a little bit.
I'm gonna try it a little bit.
But I don't like caramel. It's too sweet. It sets me off. It's the... Is it...
Nomo?
Nomo? Nomo? Get on my face out.
I guess it's like FOMO because you're not
Nomo.
missing out. I'll break this in.
Okay.
Oh, I can't really break it.
Oh.
The caramel's kind of coming out. I don't know. I felt like.
Okay, that's all I'm having.
That's good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
That tastes like the Lindt caramel bars.
It's better than vegan chocolate I've had before, like the cheaper vegan chocolate. I don't know how much this was.
90p, I think.
Yeah, really? But that's not bad for free from.
That's pretty good.
You'd eat that later, won't you?
I think Mum should try that. Might wait for Mum to try that.
Yeah, she'll like that.
She'll enjoy that.
She loves caramel chocolate.
Yeah, she does. So we got some free from Kit Kats because
But Tesco's
yeah,
But
because
Tesco's.
Kit Kat don't actually
aren't actually gluten free.
no, they're not. But the seasonal stuff is. So like the Kit Kat reindeers and stuff.
Yeah.
Are.
Which is weird. So we're just gonna try these because there's so many things you don't realise on like that contain gluten.
And it's got a line down the middle, which is actually quite good for this because we can just
Break it into
break it into fours.
Okay. I'm not
Cheers.
sure. I don't actually like Kit Kats that much, so. The wafer.
It's not it, is it?
It's not even the chocolate, it's the wafer.
Mm-hmm.
It's disappointing. The chocolate's fine. It's the wafer. The wafer tastes like those. Oh my god, I'm half so full.
It's soya. That's probably why.
It's just a different taste. It's not bad. It's just very different to Kit Kat. The wafer is like pink wafer. I don't know if everyone else had that.
Oh yeah.
But like you could buy like just pink wafers that are really sweet and very wafery, as I describe it. And this is like that. It's like pink wafer inside the chocolate.
It's like smoky but not. It's like that kind of like dry in the back of your throat kind of situation. Right, so 2 more left.
We have 2 biscuits. We've got chocolate digestives and we've also got the cream crunchies,
Yeah.
which is Holly's favourite biscuit when it's by Fox's, is it?
Yeah.
So it's these 2 that we've got. And yeah, why do they look like dog biscuits?
Because they're more of a staple, and like if I like chocolate digestive, then the other digestives would be fine if you wanted to make like a cheesecake or something. We're gonna break
Holly,
it.
look at that. I don't even like digestives very much. I don't like any of this food. You threw me off stuff.
Well, there wasn't really that much choice.
Let's break it in
to be
half,
honest.
ready?
I mean, there was a lot of choice, but there wasn't.
Okay, into 4 then, Katie. Into crumbs. It literally looks like dog biscuits. I'm really sorry, anyone who's gluten free.
Oh my god, that's so dry.
Yeah. It's like, I will show you in a sec. Let's
So
just try.
this one broke really
Let's
nicely.
try the custard. Yeah, that one. Not custard cream. Cream crunchy.
It smells the same.
Okay, ready? It's fine, but the aftertaste is cardboard.
No, right. It tastes like when you buy the really cheap plastic packet of cake batter mix from Tesco and it doesn't cook all the way through.
Yeah.
It's like that batter.
It's uncooked, almost.
Uncooked cake.
Although that tastes good, the batter does. But I'm not sure on that. It's too powdery.
I eat it.
Right, well, we're gonna just, yeah, I'm gonna, should I show
Oh
you
my
this?
god, that's so dry.
Look at this digestive biscuit. Look how dry it is when I broke it.
Oh,
It's so, like, light coloured. It's just
it looks
weird.
like a bonio.
It does. It looks like a dog biscuit.
Bonio covered
Right,
in
ready?
chocolate.
Ready? Okay.
Oh, that smells weird.
Got so many flavours going in my mouth right now because of the other ones. It's alright. It's quite bland, but it doesn't, it still has like digestive flavour. Like it still has that,
Yeah.
distinct digestive flavour, but it's not, it's just a weird texture.
I'm glad I went for the chocolate ones. Kind of like gone off biscuit. Anyway, 'cause it gets stuck in your teeth, whereas with normal digestives it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. Do you like these?
Yeah, they're good.
So anyways guys, we're gonna go. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed and you found it interesting seeing what gluten-free foods are out there and what things actually have gluten in and what things don't, and also just us trying random food. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure to give it a like down below and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you again very soon for another video. Bye!